Yeah, what's up? Looks like you are first this time, Window. Okay, got my links sent out, so should be good to go. So today I guess the plan is to play the Link Fusion Festival, so I'm just gonna go in here and show off my deck list. So yeah, I did create it during one of the previous streams, but just a recap of what's different. Since, you know, pretty much the tech cards I was running are not allowed, so no Sloth, no Necro Valley, and Call by the Grave is banned. So yeah. To fill up the deck spots though, it's pretty standard. I'm keeping 3 copies of Master Cerberus, but I'm also adding Basilisk. And then, to fill in that last spot, to round my deck up to 40 cards, I decided to throw in Magician's Right Hand because I'm expecting a lot of Super Polys to happen during this festival. Anytime there's a fusion-based festival, I expect Super Poly, so that's why I'm running Magician's Right Hand as my way to actually be able to negate Super Poly. So now that pretty much everything is set up, yeah, hope. Let's just go ahead and hop in. I think this is the first time I've actually done a festival on stream in a while. So let's see how it goes. Gotcha. So Bomber and Window both have replays for this. I mean, this is the first time Endymion has been pretty much near full power in a festival anyway, so... Let's just see how it goes. Oh god, I hate Altergeist, they're annoying. Okay, they're using this theme though. I like this theme. I definitely like this theme. Alright, background music is maxed up. What is this? Gotcha. Well, of course you're not going to see Snake Eyes. I'm pretty sure they got hit for the festival. And then I got you, Mont Blanc. I'll look at some and then I'll tell you if there are any that I still need you to keep up. Cause I think I need a couple of yours still up that I think still have saved for the future. Really? There's a lot of Endymion in this festival. I am very surprised. Marincess, I expect. Spiral, I hate. Because they take forever to combo. Then they end on like Nightmare Griffin, but at least Trigate. I think Trigate Wizard's banned, so that's one less thing I have to worry about, I guess. Unfortunately, though, in this festival, Call by the Grave is banned, but Ash is still legal, so I'm a lot more, like, my hands are a lot more weak to Ash. Yeah. Usually whenever there's a festival where Endymion can compete, no one really talks about it or uses it. I think there was only one time where I faced an Endymion mirror in a festival, and it was during the no extra deck festival. That was the only time I faced an Endymion mirror match in a festival. At least I got pretty much one of my favorite duel themes to play for this festival. That's going to be annoying. I don't know who that is. That trap is going to be annoying to deal with. Can pop one during my turn. Then if he has the, I'm assuming the 5k body, he can pop another card. But yeah, my hand pretty much loses to an Ash. But in this case, I think I'd rather bait Ash with Spell Power Mastery rather than have my, yep, there it is. Than have my Master Cerberus get negated. And before the last card in his hand is Ash Blossom. I got Reflection. And then of course I gotta worry about that continuous trap that gives them 5 and negates, essentially. Oh yeah, then there's Droll, still legal in this event. I think I want to go for the servant play first before I commit to this, to see if I can bait out the trap or something. I'm gonna go for Endymion here because this thing isn't the negate, it's the trap that's the negate. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this first, see if that forces out the trap. Okay. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and scale this Master Cerberus, I guess. Or should I scale Citadel first? Just in case he does have Ash and he's holding it. If it gets destroyed, it's whatever. Yep, I knew he was gonna go for it. So I'm glad I held that. I'm very glad I held that. Wait, did he not go for the pop too? Then if you control, he destroy one more card. Why didn't he go for my Citadel? Is that trap once per turn? Yes, it can only use each effect once per turn. What's this other effect? When attack is declared, banish this card. Alright. And he still had Ash, okay. Crazy. He had to have... I don't know how he still had Ash after that. I legit don't know how he still had Ash after that. Yes, this is the festival. Honestly, can't do anything with this. Great. Crazy how he still had Ash after all that. Let's see. How good is it? This hand ain't that great either. It's whatever. I'm not taking this festival seriously. This is literally going to have to require me to pendulum summon early to make any plays, so... And once again, my opponent has Ash. I would destroy my own field. I would destroy my own institution. I don't have any spell counters on it to generate anything. I gotta go for this pendulum summon now. I'll normal summon one. No, I'll just pendulum summon both. Well, we'll see what happens. It's already pendulum summoned. Well, at least Talents is live. And there's Master Cerberus, so I can at least do a little bit more follow-up here. I think I'll just go ahead and scale this, summon the Endymion from my hand, and then go from there. And then I can just summon out the third, I can just search the third copy. I would like to search out Baby Jackal, which I could do. I could just go Baby Jackal, normal summon it, search Servant, and then summon Jackal King from the deck. And then I guess I'll just search out I'll just search out my third copy of Endymion, I guess. Or I could search out the field spell, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Servant for follow-up, maybe. Not really sure what searching Endymion would do in this situation. Or Magister, I don't know. Nothing's gonna gain a spell counter, whatever. Gonna go ahead and summon Jackal King here. I appreciate it. Sorry if I'm speaking low or anything. I am very low on energy today. And before this dude has double evenly matched. I told you they always have double. I told you they always have double. They always have double evenly. Like, you can't make this shit up. So what do you have in his opening hand? Ash, double evenly, Widow Anchor, and Ray. Like, literally, if I could have gotten another Endymion now, I would have been fine, but nope. I'm not surprised. Let me guess, his double Widow Anchor set. Whatever. At least Shizuku gives me another summon from the extra deck if I can draw a low scale. And before I draw something like freaking Into the Void. Well, at least I got a low scale. So I know he has a Widow Anchor. He can negate my Jackal King, but he can't take control of it. What can I summon here? I can summon Basilisk and Endymion. No, I can't because it's level 4. Right. I'll just put... It doesn't matter who goes in the extra deck or whatever. Since Jackal King can't attack, I can at least, you know, attempt to negate Widow Anchor. So I'm gonna destroy... you're right, I could have done that. I can do that main phase too. Okay. Okay, so he's forcing out my Jackal King. He's forcing this out early so he can immediately go into another one. I guess I can do that main phase too. I know he gets to summon Ray back, but it's whatever. Since I still have an Endymion in the deck. It literally does not matter. But I already Pendulum summoned, so... Let's see, since I already Pendulum summoned, what would be a good reason for me to make Supreme King Starving Venom? I get it, I could copy Electromite, draw, and then like maybe go into another Selene. But how many spells are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would only be 5 spell counters, which isn't enough for me to activate Endymion's negate effect. So honestly, I think I'll just tribute summon Jackal King. Or maybe I'll just hold it, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. I am. He doesn't have 3 spells in the grave, so he can't take control of my Jackal King. Yet. Not worth negating that, honestly. I mean, I can at least negate Kagari if he tries to go into her again, since she can only be special summoned once per turn. Let me guess, another Widow Anchor. After burn, so he's gonna start popping my scales. Again, I can still summon 2. I just don't have any spell counters. Well, Spell Power Mastery, that works. I could Pendulum summon Jackal King and Endymion, and then Spell Power Mastery for what I need. Just so they'll both have spell counters on them. Then I guess I'll summon Magister or something. Yeah. Honestly, if you'd went for my low scale, I would have been forced to search with Spell Power Mastery first. So, dude's in Master 3. I'm guessing his set card was dead. Wasn't a Widow Anchor, and that's for sure. But yeah. Endymion usually doesn't have that much of a hard time against Sky Striker. It just depends on your opening hand. And of course all the hand traps that Sky Striker likes to play, like Nibiru and Valor and Imperm. Double Institution seems really nice, but again, I don't really have a way to generate 3 spell counters unless I just activate 1 first, then activate it to search for Servant. Yeah, same. It was just annoying. Endymion doesn't struggle much against Sky Striker. Now this may be annoying depending on what they try to set up. I didn't see what hero cards got, if any hero cards got hit, but stuff like Plasma is going to be annoying, DPE is going to be annoying. About 3 copies of Abductor for your IRL collection, nice. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so yeah, this dude's just planning to probably Plasma Turbo. In which case, I can just Baby Jackal. I can just activate both these institutions, Baby Jackal, Jackal King, and then Endymion. Yeah. Appreciate you tuning in. So, did heroes get any hits? Because Plasma didn't get hit, as he clearly just added it to his hand. Yeah, I suppose. Especially with Wake Up Your Elemental, especially with that trap card. DPE is my biggest concern right now. And then obviously hand traps. I've gotten ashed both games in a row. I'm pretty sure this is going to be 3 in a row. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's still pretty early in the stream, so hard to really say. I'm just playing the Fusion Link Festival. I hope Dark Angel is not legal in this event. If it is, that's going to mess up my plans, because I'm going to have to immediately tribute summon Jackal King just to get rid of it so I can even activate my spells. Because what I want to do is, since he obviously has Plasma in hand, what I want to do is, you know, activate my institutions, Baby Jackal, put a spell counter on 1 to generate spell counters. Yep, DPE, yeah. And then Jackal King to resummon Baby Jackal and put even more spell counters on Institution. And my goal is to hopefully Endymion his field. But I don't know how far his board's gonna go. Again, I know he has Plasma. DPE is my only concern right now. Yeah, probably at full power. Since Heroes is pretty much literally only fusions and links. Still though, not hitting something like Dark Angel. I hope they hit Dark Angel. Because again, that's just gonna completely shut down my plans. Yeah. Shunning Neos to pop cards on the field. Yeah, it looks like he's going for that play. Except he may end on Plasma instead. That's how they make Shining Neos, is that trap. That trap is how they make Shining Neos on my turn, to pop cards I control. And it looks like he is going for Dark Law. Somehow they still allowed a floodgate into the event. Yep, DPE, Dark Law, and Plasma. Great. And favorite hero as well. Oh, yep, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. It ain't even worth sticking around. Just use DPE, pop absolute 0, pop a card on my field, and wipe out every other card I control. Not worth sticking around for that. Oh boy, forcing me to go first. Did I win that coin toss? I don't even know. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, at least I know it ain't Max C since that card is banned for this event. I gotta worry more about Droll and Ash. So I'd say Droll is definitely one of my biggest concerns. Okay, this will be an Ash check. Alright, again, has Ash. They always have Ash. So far, I didn't even bother with the hero duel, but I'm pretty sure he had Ash in his hand as well. Literally every single duel I've played so far, my opponent has opened up Ash. Every time they have Ash. No, not Pendulum Summoning. And before he has Imperm / Valor or whatnot. It's like once they ban Call by the Grave and Maxi, oh, we're gonna make sure every single person has Ash Blossom in their opening hand. Yeah. Oh. Trust me, I wasn't planning to Pendulum Summon. It was just all a matter of misclicking or whatever, or PlayStation UI. And before I get into Beerud, alright, just add Endymion. Looks like I may need to go beyond the pendulum here to add my low scale. Or I could Garuda. I didn't activate Into the Void, but if I do go beyond the pendulum here, I'm only gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4 spell counters when I go into Selene, and I don't want my opponent getting any extra draws. I would like to hold on to this Garuda, but giving my opponent extra draws is not a good idea. So I may just be on the pendulum here, pop my field spell, because I won't have enough spell counters for Endymion. I'm just gonna have to summon Endymion from the extra deck and Jackal King and hope that'll be enough. I mean, I could have gone Promethean Princess, but I don't like really going that route unless it's like a last resort. I'm going, I guess. So yeah, and before I get hit by Evenly Matched again or something. Dang, this sucks. This actually sucks. I just didn't want to give my opponent any extra draws. But yeah, this sucks. I could go Selene, I guess. But I had to sacrifice either Jackal King or Endymion, and it may have to be Endymion. That way I'll at least have a monster negate. Especially since my opponent chose for me to go first, I think. But at this point, I have no spell counters, so I'd much rather have some spell counters than none. So yeah, I'm fully expecting another Evenly Matched to come out. I didn't activate Into the Void, did I? No. I'm expecting Evenly Matched, freaking Lightning Storm, Raigeki, something. Yep, of course. I'm not surprised. Go battle, attack, main phase, do it all again or whatever. It's not even that, it's just the fact that my hand has not been good. And I've been getting ashed every single duel so far. Like, I've literally been getting ashed every single duel. And usually that ash stops me from making a decent end board. Like, I swear, they banned Called By and Mag C, all of a sudden the game just says, all your opponents are going to have Ash in their opening hand. And you're going to have a hand that completely dies to a single Ash Blossom. I run talents, but it's just a matter of drawing it. They're just gonna attack directly, probably dumping Gauge. Yep. Go Kagari, add Engage back. I mean, at least if he doesn't pop my Servant, she'll be immediately activatable, and before my opponent has another fucking Ash Blossom in their hand. At least, you know, ending on Kagari or freaking Shizuku gives me at least another card to special summon from the extra deck, since it either points here or here. That's how he gets his... Nope, it's only 2. Set talents, okay. Just so I can't respond, like I could anyways. So now, he doesn't get the third card, but he's probably going to add like either Widow Anchor or Afterburners or something. I'm calling it. It's either Widow Anchor or Afterburn. Then probably, if he uses Widow Anchor, he's going to use my Selene to Mag Access Code and pop both of my scales. Yep, exactly. Widow Anchor, link it off with freaking Selene, make access code, pop both of my scales. I don't know exactly what these Sky Striker players are doing. Their shit's so linear. Unless he goes Shizuku first. No, I said in the end phase. Yep. What did I tell you? Shit's so predictable. Well, we'll see what I top deck. Watch it be like Into the Void or something completely useless. Let me guess, Widow Anchor. It's main phase 2, dude. Yeah. But again, my opponent always has Ash. Yeah, my opponent always has Ash. For some reason. Okay, yeah. Okay. This is ridiculous. I call it every time. I literally draw like the one card that would be dead in my fucking hand every time. The one card. If it's not Into the Void, it's another Spell Power Mastery when I already have one in hand. And the crazy is, I'm running less cards than I normally do. Normally my deck is like 42 to 44 cards. This deck is 40, and I'm still somehow bricking. He probably fucking... He probably surrendered because he didn't have Ash in his opening hand. Like, literally, my deck is only 40 cards. Literally smaller than my usual deck size, and I'm still somehow bricking. Oh yeah, look at this. Veiler, Droll, Ash, Nibiru, freaking Imperm. Bro didn't draw any of his hand traps, so he scoops. So dumb. So dumb that people rely that heavily on hand traps. They rely that heavily on hand traps that they go second and don't open one, they leave. That's why I play Endymion. The deck literally does not rely on a single fucking hand trap. Plus, hand traps can brick you. Predaplants, okay. Yeah, I know. You gotta inflict 8,000 damage to your opponent, but with everyone surrendering, yeah, that's not gonna be... It's not gonna be that good. Again, I've said this many times, I don't like Allure. Because you run so many attributes that aren't dark, that you have a higher chance... Yeah, he pitched Golden Sword Soul. That you have a higher chance to not hit your darks, and then you have a higher chance of sending your entire hand to the graveyard. I don't like running Allure in the pure Endymion version. If I was playing like the Magician's Souls variant, then yeah, I'd include Allure, but I'm sticking with pure for now. It's just my preferred version to play with. Because you have Master Cerberus, which is light, Garuda, which is light, Servant is wind, Reflection is light, Magister is earth. You run not just dark attributes. And then not to mention the fact that there have been numerous games where I open only spells, and if I would have used Allure then, I would probably have to like set all of my spells first, then use Allure or whatever. And then if I do draw any dark monsters, I had to banish it. Branded Predaplants. I mean, Branded Fusion is banned if I'm not mistaken, so... This is gonna be the Chimera Flex or whatever the fuck it's called. I have no idea how to pronounce these Predaplant names. That fusion monster that reduces attack. Yeah, I know Branded's nerfed. They don't have Branded Fusion. That's probably why it's using this Predaplant version. One day of peace and ensure my... I mean, one day of peace is only good if I go first. Because if I use it going second, my opponent guaranteed gets another turn. Yeah, I run into the Void and Upstart Goblin as well. Crazy how I haven't drawn any of those cards, by the way. Okay, and he's playing fucking tier limits. But Kid Colossus is banned, so it's probably just gonna go straight into fucking... Rhino Heart. Not Rhino Heart, but freaking... Rucolos or whatever it is. Did he mill that, or did he send it by cost? He discarded it by cost, right? Alright, so it's discarded by cost. Well, let's see what happens. His only public disruption right now is Mirror Jade, and they love, and he has this toggle on, so it's something. That card is something. I've noticed that branded players love to immediately banish Master Cerberus. I'm gonna hold Astrograph for now. I would like to summon Astrograph off of popping this Jackal King, but again, I'm gonna hold it. Just so I can use like my Into the Void and whatnot, even though I would be able to add a copy of Jackal King. Yeah, it could be. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate Spell Power Mastery and grab Servant. At least then I go about guarding Chimera, because he doesn't have a card in his hand to, he doesn't have a card in his hand to freaking use for Chimera. See? They love banishing Master Cerberus. As soon as it gets a spell counter, they're like, nope, I gotta banish it. It could be branded in red. I swear, for some reason, branded players are terrified of Master Cerberus and they immediately banish it before I even commit to my main plays. I mean, if it is, he doesn't have Dragostapelia, so... Okay, at least with this I can summon Endymion. I don't think I have to worry about anything else. Let me read this thing. Okay, it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna summon Endymion here since he already used Mirror Jade. And I'm more than likely going to have to normal summon this baby Jackal. And then add another copy to my hand with Institution. That way I have a card to pop with Astrograph so I can at least search another copy of Jackal King. Besides, he doesn't know I have this baby Jack on my hand. This is just going to be pop fodder for Electromite. And with this, I can literally add any card I want. So I can literally add, since I already have Astrograph in hand, I can literally add Endymion, pop my baby Jackal, grab Endymion, search out freaking Jackal King, and go from there. And that's why I usually like having Astrograph in my opening hand if I can get to Electromite. Makes setting up your extra deck a whole lot easier. He doesn't have branded opening, does he? No. So I just put Endymion in. Plus, I haven't even used Institution. No, yes I did. I used it to search Baby Jackal. What am I talking about? He's really holding that card, whatever it is. At least his Brandon likes to activate spells. It helps me out, even though he's only contributing 2 spells to mine. But I got that. Yep. I mean, it was too late to use it the moment I summoned Endymion with Servant. This is essentially going to be a full field wipe here. Right, he doesn't have Branded opening. Yeah, he doesn't. This is about to be a full field wipe. Since I can't make Absolute or Vortex, there's no point summoning Astrograph back. What does this thing do? I could just summon it just to be a body. But yeah, this should be his whole field. Yeah, again, that's why I like running the pure version as well. If I need to normal summon Baby Jackal to make Electromite while keeping a Jackal King or Endymion on the field, then yeah. The hell was that? Predator planning? I mean, if he had Dragos Stapelia, then yeah, that would have been that trap card would have been really powerful if he had Dragos Stapelia on the field, but he didn't. But again, if he did have Dragos Stapelia on the field, I would have had Endymion to negate the trap anyways, because Dragos Stapelia can't target Endymion. I consider the Mythical Beast version to be the pure version. This is from the event. This is just the background music for the event. Simply, no matter what deck or field you have, just play the Fusion Link event. This will be the music that plays. And this is one of my more favorite themes. Yep. If I respect my opponent, I'll let them inflict lethal damage on me, but... oh, god damn it. This theme? Are you sure? Because I'm fairly certain I've played against the Cyberse field and I've never heard this theme in ranked. Yeah, the S4. Yeah, I know this is placed in S4 solo mode, but still. I'm talking about specifically in ranked. Okay, the question is, if my opponent doesn't make an insanely unbreakable board, how many hand traps are they going to have in addition to that? Okay, so he's scared of Nibiru. So at least I don't have to worry about Nibiru. He didn't even normal summon yet. That concerns me. And that's how you know that dude's been hit by Nibiru one too many times already in the event, that he's adding in Prohibition. Also because they die to Nibiru. At least Endymion can, if the game doesn't screw me over with my starting hands, Endymion can usually get a Jackal King out way before the 5th summon. Yeah, I know. It's the original Spell Power Mastery. That's why Spell Power Mastery includes Spell Power Grasp in its text. I mean, yeah, that is something everyone literally wants, is a music function where you can choose the theme. Trust me, if I had that option, I think currently I would only have it set to the current upcoming WCS theme, but obviously it hasn't been even released yet. Yep, and here comes the theme change. So he has one Omni Negate and probably Ash as well in that hand. Trying to think, is it worth it to summon? I guess I could try summoning Baby Jackal here, and then scale Basilisk and Endymion. Like, I summon Baby Jackal, activate Into the Void, scale Baby Jackal, or scale Basilisk and Endymion. Well, no, I have to scale Basilisk first. Then I activate Spell Power Mastery. If he doesn't negate, I can go freaking Jackal, and if he does negate that, I can at least go Basilisk to get an additional draw, and then see where I can go from there. Like what? I'm not putting Kaijus or anything. Well, Kaijus aren't even legal in this event or anything. Like, if there's anything, it's probably just be Harpy's Feather Duster or something. But again, I'd much rather have draw cards. I don't even think I have Kurikara. Literally. Okay, and he's playing that for more negates. Well, the Sunflower is only a monster negate, so... Oh, of course. Cool. Gotta love more fucking Floodgates in this goddamn game. Even in the event, people can't help but play fucking Floodgates. You can't escape the fucking Floodgates in this event, no matter what. No matter what game mode there is, there'll all be some motherfucker to put in Floodgates. Yeah, it literally immediately kills Endymion. Or any Pendulum deck for that matter. Or even bother adding. legit don't know what else I can even bother adding to this deck. Again, I don't have Kurikara, because if I did, I'd have it in my bookmarked section. Again, I am not good with the Skyscraper. I mean, thank God SP and IP are banned, and Appaloosa, because... Fuck no, I'm not running evenly. Screw that. Whatever. I'll try a lure, fuck it. I'm only running 2, though. Okay, this ain't bad. At least I can probably safely bait out an Ash here. Now I gotta activate Baby Jackal first. Imperm. My opponent has Imperm or Valor. Super Poly isn't banned. It's limited to 1, I think. So my guess is it's Imperm or Valor. Because it's only activatable when, well, we'll see. I'm gonna scale this Baby Jackal and see what my opponent has in response. And that's fine. Alright, let's see what it is. If it's still activatable, he also has Ash. Okay, so it's Imperm / Valor. Usually it's Imperm, but we'll see. No, it's still probably Imperm. Summon Jackal King. Or Endymion, rather, I mean. Again, I think it's Imperm. But something tells me this is going to be the rare instance where it's actually Valor. I'm calling it now. I'm going to go for it. Use Baby Jackal, I guess. Then use Jackal King. Yeah, you're right. That way I can keep them both on the field, and then I can search a low scale. Okay, he gave up. Yeah, that way I could have summoned the Baby Jackal, and I could have kept Jackal King and Endymion on the board to negate both Imperm or Valor. What was he playing? I just think that no matter what event... Okay, it was Unchained. So it could have been Imperm or Valor. But like, Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, tripling up on all the fucking hand traps. Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi with my apartment. that comes to my apartment. It's Spectrum. Unfortunately, when I moved to my next apartment, that apartment also has Spectrum, so I'm gonna be stuck with this Wi-Fi connection for the foreseeable future. Duel just threw in 3 copies of Hand Traps. Let me guess, this is someone who decided to quit because he lost the coin toss. I guess it would be more, I guess you could do it because there's no penalty for quitting if you lose the coin toss in an event. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm running Promethean Princess. Promethean Princess is if my Electromite gets imperma-veilered. Oh boy, this hand ain't the greatest. I mean, instead of Garuda to like immediately pop with Spell or Trap if he has it. But still. And before I draw my... Okay. I don't like that. I do not like seeing Foolish Burial or Foolish Burial Goods right off the bat. What's the... Okay, yeah, it's Memento. I mean, hopefully I can get lucky and snipe the trap. Yeah, and before my opponent ashes me again. No. I'm not really a big fan of tunes. It's just personally not my taste. You know, funnily enough though, concerning like recently released cards in Master Duel, the only incentive I have to try to get the Horus cards is to use them in an Egyptian God card build. And that would be like my only reason for using the Horus cards, or even trying to pull them. But again, I'm saving my gems for when Zark support comes. Then again, I do actually have to learn the deck, because I saw the support, I read it like once, so I gotta like reread what they do, and then I gotta like learn exactly what the game plan of the Zark support cards are. Because if I'm not mistaken, I should still have at least one Zark on this account. Yeah, I know. I saw the leaks. They're bringing in, apparently, they're supposed to be bringing in Alt Art Appaloosa and, not freaking Alt Art Kagari and Alt Art Engage. Cyber Dragon's viable on high ranks? I'm not too sure. I haven't seen him in high ranks. I only usually see freaking Cyber Dragons in like Platinum and below. Once you're Diamond and Master, it's pretty much all fucking Snake Eyes, Labyrinth, Rescue Ace, and shit. It's so damn boring and frustrating. And then Horror Stun as well. That's annoying. Okay, guess he fucked up his own combo. Yeah, that's why I said Platinum and below. Diamond and Master rank, you will rarely, if at all, see fucking Cyber Dragons. Platinum and below is usually where you'll see like pretty much everything else. Ooh boy, another hand that dies to a single Ash Blossom. Oh great, and heroes again. It's gonna be the same shit as the last player. End on DPE, Dark Law, Plasma, Absolute Zero, and fucking whatever else. Well, yeah, tell that to the first fucking hero player I faced in this event. Literally tell that to the first hero player I faced. Yes, I'm playing the event. You can tell us if you don't know if I'm playing the event or not, just listen to the music, because you can't hear this theme in ranked at all. It's one of my favorite themes. It just sucks that it's locked behind events only. Just personal preference. It's nothing complex or anything, it's just literally just personal preference. I just prefer not to play it. I like the mythical beasts, and I don't like making my deck size larger than it needs to be by adding in souls and allure and whatnot, or souls and illusion of chaos. I mean, shoot, if they did allure, if they did Ash freaking souls, then yeah. If they, I don't think anyone actually ashes souls. If they did, I would actually probably be incentivized to play it more, but no one, I'm pretty sure no one actually ashes souls. I mean, maybe for drawing two, but still. Like, you know, setting like a dead chicken game or dead TTT in your hand, sure. But still. That's probably like the one good thing I'd say Soul is good for if I had it in my deck. Getting rid of like my chicken games or like a dead talents or something. Or like a second spell power mastery. If I open two. Yeah, this theme is reminding people of a lot of different things. No, this is definitely not it. He just said Poly to activate it. Now we gotta deal with this again. Set up Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. And the crazy thing is, they can actually safely pop themselves because they ain't even gotta worry about Call by the Grave. in this event. No, I haven't seen it. There's actually a lot of anime that I haven't seen. Mostly because I grew up without... Honestly, for like a good portion of my childhood, I grew up without internet. Like, I grew up without internet, I grew up without cable. So yeah, I didn't really get a chance to watch much anime growing up. I do not like that. And before the last card in his hand is also Ash. Okay, yeah. He's going immediately Dark Law. I don't feel like playing through this. Didn't even last that long. What do you mean, well, it didn't last long at all. Well, at least with this hand, I can bait freaking Ash. I'm surprised I haven't run into Droke. Anytime I get a good opening hand, my opponent always surrenders before I can even fully make my board. That's right, there are a lot of people just surrendering because they lose the coin toss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are people who pretty much just quit as soon as they lose the coin toss. Well, let's have Feather Duster for this. And before my opponent doesn't set any spell or traps. Oh, it's Chimera. The only thing this will probably make them do is like force out their Chimera fusion early so they can't make Guardian Chimera. And that'll probably be the only thing it'll do. But again, of course, I open Feather Duster when I already have Garuda in hand. I figured shit like this would happen. I open both of my Spell Trap Destroy cards immediately. Depends on how many he decides to set. Garuda can get negated by Kodal. That target swipe control Chimera. Okay, so yeah, would you look at that? He ripped out my institution, I immediately draw it again. Well, I'm gonna have to immediately activate Feather Duster because he can negate. None so far. I've run into 2 heroes. I've run into 2 mementos. Run into Chimera once. Run into Sky Striker twice. Brandon in red? Yeah, I said 2 Sky Striker. So I can't target any of his stuff. Due to Codal. What did he dump? Another Codal. And before that last card in his hand is Ash. I swear it's always Ash. I'm calling it. Thank God. Droll, maybe. Okay, so he can only banishes from the grave. Target one of your banished cards and special summon it. Well, I don't have a way to get 3 spell counters onto Servant, so I'll just grab Baby Jackal, I guess, and then just go for Electromite. Bro, y'all are saying this stuff way too late, man. Y'all are literally saying this stuff way too late. Okay. What do I grab back here? I could grab Baby Jackal back. Doesn't matter what I grab back here. Well, would you look at that? It worked out anyways. I mean, he had Codal as well. He still has Codal in the graveyard as well, so we had another one. Literally, if I would have did that, it would not have mattered. So he could have just banished Codal and then still used the other one on Electromite anyways. Thank goodness Endymion's effect does not target. Doesn't have branded opening, does he? No. In the grave, yeah. Like one of these things has a quick effect in the grave. Which one is it? Yeah, banish from grave. And then this can target one of his banished ones and special summon it back. But I have 2 Jackal Kings for that, so yeah. Again, I have 2 Jackal Kings to negate, so... Do any of his other ones have a graveyard effect? That's the target negate. It doesn't look like he does. Gotcha. And that's another good thing that Endymion doesn't target. Yep, that draw off of Electromite will literally turn that Duel around. Thank goodness it just negated and didn't destroy. And I guess Feather Duster helped out anyways. What was also funny is he ripped the Institution out of my hand, and then I immediately drew into a second copy. That was funny. Oh boy. This is definitely a hand. Fluanderies. Let me see. If you go first against Fluanderies, then yeah, just get freaking Jackal King out. And hopefully they don't have a way to chain block their Fluanderies effects. Going second, I'd say just probably Endymion, I guess. To negate the trap or something. Yeah, so what I gotta worry about here? I gotta worry about Shireg Omen banishing a card. Okay, Sprite Tri-Brigade, never mind. Yeah. Oh, there's the monster negate. Gonna send Carrot. Or it's gonna be another, of course, one of the nimble cards. early. That thing can negate, right? Yep. When a monster points to can target effect monster to negate. Yeah. I gotta remember they can't use gigantic because it's an Xyz. So Sprint isn't doing anything. Karis isn't doing anything. Okay. I want to activate these first. Yeah, that's always funny. You're negating an upstart and Into the Void. Really? And before he also has Ash. But still. Bro did not read. He just saw, oh, spell activate, I can negate. Okay. Let's see, let me guess. Last card in his hand is Ash. No, okay. I always see if they want to bait. I mean, if he didn't negate my Into the Void, then yeah, I would have went Spell Power Mastery, but I wanted to see if he would actually bait Into the Void, and lo and behold, he did. Unfortunately, no. There is no card shop. There is no close by card shop where I live. So I'm gonna go have the desires now, which is unfortunate. Jesus, all three copies of Endymion in hand. Okay, at least my Astrograph is still there, I guess. Yeah, Electromite is pretty much the only thing holding Endymion back in the TCG, because they unbanned Astrograph, but yeah, Electromite is still banned. Okay, just go Jackal King to negate the red, I think. Actually, with this hand, I may have to actually Pendulum Summon early, just so I can safely make Electromite. So yeah, I gotta... Might as well just dump my whole hand out here. Right? Might as well. 5 monsters on board, yay. And then I'll make sure to summon Electromite here because of our Pit Knight Early's effect. Yeah, Shadow's deck is more TCG based. It was, at least, when Astrograph was still banned. Do I have another Master Cerberus, or is it banished? Yeah, I know. I've seen his videos. So I pretty much got free reign here. Shadow Spectre. He's another Endymion player. Usually you'll find his videos have been featured on his deck has been featured on like the Final Anomalies YouTube channel. He just started uploading his streams as well. But yeah, he's another Endymion player. I already got all 3 Endymions on the board. I'm fine. I've pretty much got game here anyway. Doesn't make that much of a difference. And then of course make sure I summon it to the left so that early can't negate it. Yeah, pretty much. Sprite is definitely a lot weaker without their gigantic. Hold on, I need to check something. Is Elf banned too? Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure Elf is banned. It's not banned, so why the fuck did he make Sprint instead of Elf? Like, seriously. He could have made Elf instead of Sprint, and then, you know, use Elf to summon one of his level 2s back to at least trigger early to negate one of my cards. Isn't that literally what he could have done? Right, he tries to red my Electromite, I chain Jackal King, or something. Or is it only after? Or is it only after that? But still, even if it was after, he could have at least negated Electromite's effect to pop one of my scales to add a card back from my extra deck. I don't know why he decided to go for Sprint. Sprint was pretty much doing nothing. It was just sitting there. Because to bounce a card, you need to detach materials from an Xyz monster. Oh yeah, always be careful with yeah, I was gonna be careful with that. Oh boy. Okay, so it is Marincess. I mean, at least I can wipe out all of his back row. All of his links that he puts into his back row. But I do gotta be worried about the trap that can negate and make all of his monsters unaffected. Or all of his Marincess links unaffected. Honestly though, I'm just expecting to get hit by Ash so many more times. Does the trap only negate... The trap only negates... the trap that can be activated from the hand, it only negates monsters, right? I don't know. So, I have a question here. With the field spell, if I pop the field spell and the monster was still summoned using Crystal Heart, is it still unaffected? Or is it only unaffected so long as the field spell is up? Okay, it does not matter. I ended up winning anyways. But it says all, so I'm guessing even if I get rid of this, yeah, I know the trap makes it unaffected, but still. Alright. Are y'all behind in the stream a little bit? 'Cause I'm... Okay. Because they're still talking about, a couple of them are still talking about the last duel. Like a couple seconds is fine, but I'm talking about the people who are talking about the last one. How many decks can my account play? I don't know. I can make a few, but this is all that. This is pretty much. This is only this and Trap Tricks are like my only actual competitive decks for ranked. Well, I'm about to feather duster the fuck out of this dude. But these get to summon, right? If they're destroyed. Right, this thing can summon them. Oh, right, this is an Omni Negate as well. But it's a once per turn, so let's see if it can at least bait it. He has to, right? Because he has to special summon one of his equips to negate. Otherwise, he can't negate. Yeah. And I'm calling it now. Here comes the Ash Blossom. No? Okay. But, you know, you can't blame me for being constantly fearful of Ash in this event. She wasn't even made with Crystal Heart, was it? I can't play it in this event. I'm only doing the event for today. Yeah. Let me see if I can force out one of the hand traps. Or at least the trap. Most of the time, yeah, unless I already have it in hand. Then I'll grab Baby Jackal. Or Garuda if I need to. Whoops. Well, I did it in the wrong order. Oh well. This can at least force it, right? And I might as well go ahead, because why not? Yeah, I think I had to, because I had Into the Void in hand. Yeah. This is literally going to force the trap. Because he didn't... Yeah, there it is. That's not once per turn. That's annoying. So I think I'll summon Endymion off of this. Yeah, I'll summon Endymion off of this. Just in case he has another one. And then I'll go into Electromite. And then I'm going to scale this. I'm going to pop this Magister in my hand, just so that this Magister I have in my scale gains another spell counter. He can still use this again. It's not a hard once per turn. Yeah, it's not a hard once per turn. But it looks like he doesn't have it, so. And then I can just add Jackal King instead of this Magister, since I destroyed Jackal King by its Pendulum effect. I get these can't be destroyed, so I'm probably gonna have to make Avramax or Axis code here. Probably, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make Axis code. What do you mean calm down? I'm perfectly calm. If it seems like I'm tense, I'm not. It's just the way I'm speaking because I'm trying to get my thoughts out. That's all it is. I just, you know, have a hard time. Okay, he has Nibiru, great. And that's fine, I still got plays. I absolutely still have plays. Thanks to Magister. I mean, he dealt with his unaffected cards for me. Does Selene need to be an effect monster? Or does it have to be 2+ monsters, including a spellcaster? Yep. Yeah, that's totally fine. What do I Pendulum Summon here? I can only Pendulum Summon one, and I may have to go Magister early. Actually, no, I have to do Magister now. Dang. I didn't do the Limit 1 Festival. I have to use Magister here. I could go Master Cerberus at least. And banish it. Then go Princess or Beyond, I guess. In that case, it doesn't matter what I summon here. Beyond, go Endymion, I guess. It has to be 2 effect monsters, so I can't use the token. I might save this one just for the fact that, you know, I played through Nibiru. And then, I guess, just this to pop 2, but... let me check Selene again, just to make sure she doesn't need an effect monster. 2+ monsters. Okay, so I can just use the token to make Selene. Yeah, but I don't have a Monster 2 normal summon. And honestly, I'm not even going to use Selene to pop. I am not going to use Selene to pop. I'm just going to go, or Beyond to pop. I'm just going to make Selene. and then use Endymion. Oh yeah, you're right. That one extra spell counter can matter. Well, my opponent doesn't have to imagine it. He's seeing it right now. And I think that'll be the last duel for the stream. But yeah, I'll save this one. It's gonna be an individual duel for the for later this week, since I won't be streaming for the rest of the week, since I'll be moving. I mean, I'm not surprised there are that many loners in this event. How many more points do I need to max this out? I can like do this off stream at some point, just get 2 more wins. Yeah, I just need 2 more wins to get the max gems for this event, so I can just do that off stream at some point. But for now, I'm gonna collect my rewards. And then we'll do subscriber replays. So I know Winda and Bomber have some. I think Mont Blanc said he had some. And then if anyone else has any replays, I can watch those as well. But as you can see, I'm slowly earning up those gems for when Zark support eventually does come out. If I start going over, I may do a couple of pulls for the, God, I love seeing that. 1,000 gems, just like that. You have 2 or 3? Okay. But yeah. If I do go over, like, the max amount of free gem limit or whatever, I may do like I may do like 1 or 2 10 pulls just so I get below that limit so the gems in my inventory won't expire. And if that is happening, if the horse cards are still there, I'll pull those. And that'll be about it. So Bomber has a couple, Winda has a couple. Yeah, but I just don't feel like playing the Limit 1 Festival personally. It's just, eh. Alright, let's see what... Speed up a little bit. It'll probably be next Monday. I'm gonna make a community post after the stream is over, but yeah. I gotta do I'll like Wednesday through Friday I'll be moving. So and hopefully the internet in my other place will be set up by Monday, so hopefully that'll be ready by then. Oh, just pendulum summoning, not going for anything else. Okay. Against Marincess, alright. What does that do? She just looks at the top 3, right? Oh, send from the deck to the graveyard. Yeah, excavate the top 3. I don't know if I would have negated that because there's a chance they could whiff. I know it's a low chance, but still. Flash Mage. Coral Anemone. Triangle. Yep, there's the negate. Bubble Reef. Marbled Rock. Aqua Argonaut. So yeah, she has her negate. And you got Endymion. Doesn't it destroy? No, it just negates. Okay. Didn't negate the field spell. I'm honestly surprised by that. I've had people negate the field spell. Like, you literally didn't even need to do that, because, yeah, you just literally made them waste, they literally just wasted their negate. That's hilarious. It negates the effect, not the activation, so Endymion does not go to the grave. Or... what they should have done was waited for Endymion's scale effect to activate. That's what they should have waited on. If they waited for Endymion's, like, scale effect to activate, then yeah, then it would have worked, but no. They decided to negate the activation of Endymion. Never negate the activation. Always negate Endymion's pendulum effect, if you can. It's not a matter of reading, that's more of a not understanding the rulings. That's what that is. That's just not understanding the rulings. They thought that by negating it, it would go to the grave. Nope, that's not how that works. Yeah, she says negate the effect, not the activation. That's just a... yeah. That's just a side effect of not... Yep, there's the ash. Still. I don't know. Okay, at least you forced it out. Yeah, I've had someone do that before. I've had someone do that with my Endymion. I do an Endymion's scale effect, they negate Endymion's pendulum to try to negate Endymion's pendulum effect. Okay, at least you're still making plays. Master Cerberus. Banish and Bash, I'm guessing. Is that lethal? I think you're off by a couple hundred, right? No. Yeah, that's lethal. I'm terrible at quick math. But yeah, usually, I just need to remember that usually Master Cerberus banishing a 3k body plus a Jackal King or Endymion on an empty field is lethal. Very nice. Winda. Oh, okay, Winda has no replays saved, so I guess we'll just move on to Mont Blanc then. Got a couple. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. Watch these. Hope you make them public before these 2 replays are over. Oh boy, lab. Ah, Eradicator. Gotta love it. Yeah. I just love when your opponent immediately shotguns floodgates. I'm guessing you just, end Endymion here. At least they don't get destroyed. Dedicated to Winda, yeah. Hey Winda, look at all these shitty lab players. Imagine losing to Endymion simply bashing you on the face 3 times. Negating that? Okay. Yeah, I think they're looking for those. Eradicator Epidemic Virus? This is your first time seeing it? Lab loves to run it. If your opponent had gone minus that bad, yeah, would have lost. So yeah, you just pretty much tribute a 25 or higher dark monster. Then you declare spell or traps, and then for 3 turns, you get to look at every single card they draw, and then automatically destroy any spells or traps, depending on which card you declared, for 3 turns. The field spell? I guess. I would have been more concerned about the trap, honestly. But that probably would have cost me the duel. Yeah, Lab loves to... Yeah, definitely to keep... I guess you're right. I mean, at least she summons herself in defense, so she can't attack over Endymion this turn. At least you can Pendulum Summon. Okay, so you're new to... Hey, Winda, look at freaking Montblanc bullying this lab player. Because they wanted to shotgun Eradicator at the start of the very first turn. At least you can safely allure here. Yep. Against lab players, usually just them loving to shotgun all of their fucking effects during the draw or standby phase. Yeah. It's more like just bullying a lab because they decided to shotgun Eradicator and minus themselves so hard that they bricked. Your favorite servant getting banished? Well, at least now Talents is live. How's it going? Desires before Talents, okay. I guess you're feeling out Ash. I see. Ah, yep, definitely want to get rid of that super poly. You didn't activate Into the Void. And Magister for an additional summon during the opponent's turn. Very nice. And that's the negate. Lamau. Using a Feather Duster to destroy one card. What was he hoping? Why do you scoop after that? Always negate the normal summon? Gotcha. His name is Kentragina. Was he hoping to bait Endymion's negate with that Feather Duster? Like, what? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't negate that either. No, the even better, what makes situations like that even better is when you don't have to negate because you have Citadel or Institution on the field and they just protect themselves. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't have baited me either. Because, like, if you would have dealt with Endymion, if they would have, like, attacked over Endymion or something, like, you could have just researched Servant anyways on the next turn. Alright. Yeah, if it's actually... Talents can be good if it's actually live. Whenever I open talents, on the rare chances that I do open talents, it's usually never live because those are the times my opponent has no hand traps. Just limit one festival? tell that to my fucking... Say that to... Watch my streams and say that shit. Yeah, I only play one because when I open multiple, my opponent usually never has any hand traps when I open them. It's like if I run two and I see more of them, it's like the game increases my opponent's chances of never having a hand trap, so it just ends up becoming a dead card. I tried to negate Servant, or tried to negate Endymion, but couldn't. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Definitely want to see it sometime. Okay. Dang, I could summon his Servant. Huh. Attributing your opponent's monsters for a ritual summon is crazy. And Goddess, okay. I just love it when they try to chain negates or chain targeting effects to Endymion. That's always funny. Chaining targeting effects, trying to stop Endymion when he has a spell counter is always the best. So again, does anyone else have any replays? Because so far, this is looking to be the last one. And if you do, make sure you say what your in-game name is. Dang, guess he didn't have a way to make Dark Magician the Dragon Knight turn 1. And just pass on that. Alright, make sure you leave your in-game name and ID in the chat so I know how to search you up. No, this is not Limit 1 Festival. Okay. You did that just to contribute your opponent's cards. Okay, got on that gate. Gotcha. So that's fine. Jesus. Ah, Quintet Magician. Very nice. Alright, and now on to this other replay. Yeah, me neither. Definitely did not expect that. Alright. And let's see. Okay. I definitely would have started with Master Cerberus first, but still. No problem. Again, just put your in-game name and ID in the chat so I can look you up, because I don't know your ID name, so I don't know what your in-game names are. Need your Duelist ID so I can search you up. Okay, going for Promethean Princess instead of straight for Selene. I mean, you haven't used Master Cerberus yet. You definitely could have used that beforehand. Yeah. Okay. Interesting, I guess. I get it, you're still learning the deck, but yeah. Yeah, pretty much only had 2. Why didn't you put your Jackal King into attack position? Did you forget? No, it doesn't. It can be any replay that you want to show off. It doesn't have to be Endymion. Yeah. I mean, I can, obviously, since you're new to the deck, I can obviously forgive the misplays, but hey, you at least managed to get 2 negates and a 3rd disruption on the board, so I'd say it wasn't bad. Let's see, who was this? I'm gonna put in this other ID here. Yeah. 1 second here. Put in this other one. All right. Gotcha. I think my biggest mistake with Beyond the Pendulum was making her when I forgot that I had already Pendulum summoned at the start of the turn. Yeah, that is definitely a brick hand. Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised you didn't start with Master Cerberus in that duel. I'll watch that after this one. Done. Speed up the opponent's turn here. Blue Dragon. What the hell? Playing Trap Trick in Tailorment? First I've seen of that. Yeah. Okay, he's just chanting Mudor for no reason. He literally turned on your thrust for you. Like, he literally chained Mudora for no reason. Like, if you're shuffling back a tier limit, then sure. Like, literally, Thrust was dead, then Mudora literally turned it on. This dude is just activating anything at this point. Okay. Like, this dude is just panicking and just choosing everything. Yeah, literally. Yeah, clearly he didn't know what to do. And yeah, that causes him to scoop. Yeah, it's always fun seeing Endymion's effect going off. Third from the top. One with 7 turns. When just cut on list of replays. Oh, okay, that's insane. Adding Garuda. Did you banish your other copy of Jackal King? No. Still though, if he doesn't push your Jackal King to the back row, and he just destroys it by battle, those institutions are about to be insanely filled with spell counters. Borlord Savage. Oh yeah. About to be full with spell counters. And blow whale. Gotcha. At least you can turn on your Into the Void by just adding like a baby Jackal with one. And he's chaining immediately. Bro. Okay. Dude did all that just to get rid of his whole field. Yeah, okay, I think this player is just someone who's playing the deck because it's meta. This dude does not know what he's doing. And you top deck into Servant. Yep, Promethean. Yep, they love doing that. Master Cerberus ain't getting destroyed that easily. I think you could have added Endymion there, if you still had one. Yeah. Reading, always a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player's biggest weakness. You could have at least banished the Appaloosa, force him to negate, and then negate it so Appaloosa gets banished. Then again, it wouldn't gain any attack, but still, you would have gotten rid of Appaloosa, like, instantaneously. But it didn't matter, you at least got to inflict some extra damage on the opponent. I would have at least gone into Selene first. Yeah, I definitely would have made Selene first before going into that. Well, now Kurikara's live. And getting rid of your own, Selene. Not too sure how I feel about that. Subversion probably wanted to target Endymion. Pushing his own card, okay. Usually, yeah, because she allows you to get another negate out. Like, if you bounce like your Endymion or Jackal King back to hand using Endymion's negate, you can use Selene to immediately summon that negate right back out to get another additional negate. Promethean Princess is usually like your option if your Electromite gets negated. And you really need to resolve its effect. He's gonna try popping Endymion? He does. Again, reading is hard. Yeah, Promethean is for more extensions, or if your Electromite gets negated and you at least need to resolve one of her effects. Yeah. But very nice. That Snake Eyes player was, I don't know. Dude just had to immediately get rid of his, yeah. Dude got rid of all 4 of the monsters on his field just to make a quad material Appaloosa. Yeah. Alright, who's the next one? Let's see. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that name, so I'm just going to type in the ID. Yeah, worth it to nuke the opponent twice, yeah. Mm-hmm. My assumption is... Oh my god, Mont Blanc. Okay. My assumption is with that subversion, I'm guessing he wanted to target Endymion, but couldn't, so he just pushed his own Poplar into the back row. Alright. And I believe this is the last one. Okay. Ice Jade. Okay. Ah, Supreme Sea Mare, the card tournament players started using once one of their fusion cards got banned. Oh, looks like we got another replay after this. Got the Needlebug next to Mill 5. I do not know. I thought it was Ice Jade, but it's looking like some Tailorment hybrid. Yep. I love how he just wasted that negate, or wasted that pop, because she can just literally bring herself right back when she's destroyed. Okay, I guess he did that so that you could negate her its effect to resummon. Oh, Tailorment Ice Jade. Okay. I've never seen Tailorment be used with Ice Jade. All that just to end on Dread, Decimator, and DPE. And she literally comes right back. Doesn't she? I guess not. Oh wait, it's only once, right? Because it's to be fusion summoned? Yeah. Okay. Like, this dude is just solely depending on his DPE. Yeah, I had a feeling she was coming out eventually. We have to literally chain it. I'm pretty sure all he had to do was go to battle first, and then just attack over her. Like, I think that's literally all she had to do. All he had to do. Yeah, definitely didn't know. Again, not reading. Okay. That was a lot of cards shuffled back. but very nice. But yeah, I do agree. She is quite annoying to deal with. If they essentially make her turn 1, it's gonna be really hard to out her. You're gonna need like a monster with high enough attack to beat over it. Yeah, that's one thing I hated about tier limits is that they weren't locked into any summoning type or anything. They could just do their plays and then still end on a Baron and then make Zeus or anything. If they couldn't out your board, they would just, with their tier limit cards, they would just make an Xyz and make Zeus. And then still trigger all of their effects in the process. Yeah, then yeah, they also like using freaking summoning Shadow Window. Okay, Dragon Link just bricked against Branded. And he bricked as well, because either that or he just didn't want to play under Max C. Yeah, I like Magician Girls. They're really nice. Funnily enough, before Endymion, I think my favorite spellcaster base deck was focused around Silent Magician. Yeah, Silent Magician level 8 was my favorite spellcaster before Endymion came out. Or Pendulum Endymion specifically. Yeah. Oh boy. Is it going to turn into an Arc Rebellion? Yes, it is. Arc Rebellion OTK. Very nice. Seeing that board, though, kind of just reminds me of how Branded used to be before they started getting all of their stupid, crazy support with the Bystials and whatnot. Like, before they had Bystials, I remember the only thing Branded would end on would be Mirror Jade with a Branded in red set. That would literally be like their end board. And usually they would need to freaking use Mirror Jade just to get their Albion back into the grave to even set Branded in red. And usually the only things they would summon off of that would be like Dragostapelia or another Masquerade. Yeah, it would just be Masquerade or Dragostapelia. And then now look at Branded. They do way too much, yeah. But very nicely done. But it's getting close to that time. Came back in Shining Sarcophagus. Eh. I made, like, again, that may be like one incentive for me to build. Like I said, if I do get the Horus cards, it'll just be to make other fun decks, like Egyptian gods. Like, I was thinking about maybe using Egyptian gods with the Horus cards. That seems like a little fun thing to do, but again, that's only like at some other point. I'm saving it. A 50k over Dragon. Oh boy. But yeah, that is gonna wrap up today's stream, and unfortunately, again, because I am moving this week, this will be the only stream of the week. Hopefully I'll be back on the following Monday, once I've gotten, all my stuff moved over and got my internet connection set up, because I'll tell you one thing, I am not going to attempt to stream using my phone's hotspot. That is... you see how bad my connection is here when I'm using like Spectrum Wi-Fi. I can imagine it'll be much worse if I try to stream using my phone's hotspot, so that is out of the question. So I'll see if I can at least attempt to put out like an individual duel video, because I do have one that I've been sitting on for a bit that I've been really needing to upload, which is this one against Rescue Ace. I really need to put this one in video, so I may do this one, upload this one either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll try to get it up at some point, but yeah, there just won't be any more streams for this week. So I hope you all have a good week, and I will talk to you all next week. Peace.